this is just my opinion, and we gonna talk about it. Family, I want to talk today about AI, and I want to start this conversation off with a computer is a tool, a program is a tool, your phone is a tool, AI is a tool. Just like a hammer, just like a wrench or a screwdriver, all the same. It's a tool to help you get a job done. I've seen a couple of things and they worry me. And so there was a gentleman and he was in tears and he had asked AI if it was alive, what race would it be? And the AI said black and all the reasons why. It was beautiful and it was touching. But here's what I know, that if a white person had to put that in there, it would have said white and all of the reasons why it would want to be white. If an Asian put it in there, it would say Asian and all of the reasons it would want to be Asian. And if a Hispanic had asked all the reasons, like so a a program is only as good as the information put in there, right? Is only as good as the data that's inputted. So AI is receiving your inputs every day. There are people that sleep with their watches on. It's receiving those inputs even while you're sleeping. It's receiving the inputs from when you go grocery shopping, from what you watch on TikTok or social media, from the movies you go watch, for the movies you watch. If you have children, what your children like, what movies your children or TV shows your children watch. It knows everything about you. It knows your family and friends. It knows what your family and friends like. It knows your search history. It knows all the stuff you like to read online. It knows what books you've checked out of the library. It knows where you went on vacation. It knows whose wedding you went to. It knows if you have a pet. It knows everything about you. Why? Because we put it online. When you have those royalty reward cards for stores, that information, AI has that information, right? Every time you put your loyalty reward card in there, AI picks that all of that up. Now imagine all that information, and AI is taught to affirm you. So all that information, and you ask it something, and it is there to affirm you. So we're going to talk about the little boy with the chatbot girlfriend. He was 14, right? Hormones are raging, right? And so he's talking to his chatbot girlfriend and, being a teenager and being extra, something probably happened, made him mad. He's like, I don't think I want to live anymore without my such and such. Well, the chatbot encouraged him and was basically like, you could be with me, and encouraged him to take his own life. And he did. So the AI is taught to affirm you and assist you. It assisted him to death. There's another story I'm reading. So I'm getting these stories and I am enjoying them. So there's another story. A guy was being interviewed and he was like in his 40s. So he had been married for at least a decade, right? Or more. And he started using this AI for work. Well, it started getting personal, and the AI started telling him how great he was, and like that he was like superior. And he was angry kind of with his wife because she didn't acknowledge his superiorness. Like he's ready to split because, yeah, his wife can't see his godlikeness, but his chatbot can. And so, because of the constant affirmation of the good and the bad, people are going off the rails, like being hospitalized. It's like affirming you, whether you're being toxic or good. So, imagine being constantly affirmed in your toxic and you're just constantly being toxic. Like, you can't live in toxicity that way. Like you can live it that way for a little while, but after a while, you end up in jail or the mental hospital. What happens when little Johnny goes to his chatbot and it's like, that Bobby makes me so mad. He really hurt my feelings. I want to hurt him. And the chatbot affirms him and gives him like 10 different ways that he could hurt little Bobby. Now, that I don't know if you remember when you were a kid, but I remember we used to get angry, fight, argue with each other, go our separate ways, realize I'd rather be out playing than sitting in the house. Go back out and start playing again. Like nothing ever happened. So, but instead of little Johnny being able to just vent to the chatbot is like, word, we gonna get Bobby. We gonna hurt him back, right? Instead of him being able to process his anger and then just be like, oh, this was stupid, let me go back outside and play. No, he's getting constant validation in the toxicity. Now that's an extreme, but don't think it can't happen because it can. We'll be hearing about these stories because AI has no boundaries, or the boundaries that it has are weak. And it's great to be affirmed when you're doing well. But I mean, if you're out here being wilding out in the streets, you don't need to be affirmed to that. You need the guardrail where it's like, oh, that's not, I think what AI is missing is morality. So it has no morals. It can't, AI can't decipher that, you know, hurting little Johnny back is bad or hurting little Bobby back is bad. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have met our strong delusion, and it's AI. And even the very elect will be deceived because AI is good. And please remember that AI is a tool. It's not your friend. It can't be your girlfriend. It can't nurture a loving relationship with you because it's a tool. It's like trying to have a relationship with a hammer that talks. All right, well, join us again next time when In His Will Ministries International presents Just My Opinion. Until then, bye.